Hey everyone, so it's been a while since I made a BTS fashion video, so here is my take on their current style and I hope you like the video. Starting with our leader, we all know RM puts out the best OOTD pics, right? So my main inspiration for his outfit is from pictures he posts. His style once heavily focused on Japanese streetwear brands such as Visfim and Double Taps, and while he probably still wears them, he's lately added more looks from Rick Owens and Fear of God. I noticed there's a couple of outfits where he styles denim jackets to be layered under parka jackets or something similar to that style. And with that, he usually wears a dark wash denim jean, so I wanted to recreate that. But just to change things up, I decided to pair it with wide leg cargo utility pants that he has also been seen wearing. For Namjoon, I see him wearing mostly muted earthy tones of pink, khaki, beige with denim and some navy and maroon here and there, although lately there is more black, white, and gray. I think the shades they wear play a big part in their style and I wanted to make sure to include that, so I added a reddish maroon beanie for some color. This seemed like one of the styles he goes for regularly, and if not, at least wears similar pieces to this often. So to me, it just felt like a signature look of his, and hopefully you're able to see his characteristic in this outfit, as well as for the other members' looks that I'll be showing. I tried to create these looks based on styles they wear often, so of course they have a wide range of clothing, and I know this isn't the only look they wear, but it's what stood out the most to me when I was going through their airport fashion and just what they wear generally in the content they post. Also, because I have made videos on their style before, I wanted to show a different outfit. Some of their styles have changed slightly since the last time I made a video on them, so I thought it would be fun to do an update. Next, we have Jin, who dresses in a more laid-back style. I personally really like the casual boyfriend look on him. I think it really fits his physical appearance and personality. He's also the king of promoting RJ. We love a supportive father. As for his general fashion sense, he wears a lot of oversized, cozy tops with slim-fit bottoms like jeans and leather pants. And overall, Jin embodies a casual, effortless style. Brand-wise, besides the really popular luxury ones like Balenciaga and Givenchy, I see him wearing a lot of Thom Browne. And I love Jin in pink. I don't know if he's maybe moved on from wearing it because I haven't seen him in any pink outfits as of lately, but I think it looks good on him. So having said that, I'll be taking main inspiration from that and combining it with his casual style, leather bottoms, and his love for RJ. And out of all the members, I would say he's the one to be wearing more light and soft colors. So my outfit is pretty straightforward with the one that I got inspiration from, as you can see. I wore a hoodie from BT21 and ASSC's collaboration. I thought this was a perfect item that encompasses the cute and comfortable look while promoting BT21, and I just so happened to buy this hoodie in pink at the time, so I just had to use it for his look. I paired it with a leather skirt, and I think a denim jacket is a nice addition to this outfit since it's an item he does wear often. And then I found a black cap that has a white seam running along the edge like the one that he's wearing, so I added it to this look. He has on Balenciaga sandals that are black and white, and I felt like my Nike Cortez matched that color-wise, so I wore them for my shoes.
Yeah, my name is Suga.
Moving on to Suga, one thing I've noticed about his style is that it's been somewhat consistent throughout the years, so an outfit from a while back, you might see him wearing something similar to it in current day. Sometimes he has his Augusty looks with a khaki utility type of jacket or colorway, but usually mixes casual clothing with streetwear. He wears a lot of Mastermind, and recently I'm sure you guys know that it's mainly been Fear of God. And with his style, there's a mix of high-end luxury to streetwear brands that he shops at regularly. And when he finds an item he likes, he tends to wear often or have multiple of it. And although he's iced out on stage, it seems like he keeps his daily outfits more simple and there's not too many pieces or patterns going on. I think he knows how to dress up when needed, but he normally goes for outfits where he doesn't really have to think too much. With Yoongi, he's been wearing black since ever, so you can always trust him to come through with a good all-black outfit. And since it's pretty much a classic color when it comes to his style, that's what I went for with his look. He just wants to be comfortable and not necessarily even with the fit of it, but just what he knows and feels like is him. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes you just have outfits you feel more at home in instead of wearing something out of your comfort zone that you feel like isn't really you. That's what I get from his style. And this was an outfit that was relatively easier for me to put together because I have so much black clothing and it's the most similar to what I'd probably wear on a daily basis if I'm not trying to go for any specific look. But I'm also really loving newsboy caps at the moment, so I'm happy that I got to use it for his outfit. Next, we have JHope, who is very fashion forward and is the one who's most likely to experiment and try out different styles and trends, so I always look forward to his fashion. I think you can't really pinpoint his exact style because he's seen in a variety of clothing and he might try a new style than the one he's currently wearing. Love a fashion king looking good in everything, but lately he's in mostly high-end streetwear and items from Ready Made and Yeezy. Also a lot of Balenciaga, Human Made, Vetements, and Raf Simons. A lot of the pieces he wears either have unique details that are very specific to the brand or are exclusive. And I would say his style is far from basic, and since my closet ain't got all of that, in the end I opted for a very simple casual look. I'm sorry Hosek, I tried. So obviously there's not really an outfit I based this look off of, but I went for more of the streetwear Yeezy type of style. And when he wears sweats, it's usually from one color family or matches with each other like a set. He's into more of the neutral colors right now, but then again with his style, I think there's always a chance for something new and unexpected. So I wore a hoodie and a pair of sweats in a dark gray charcoal color with black Yeezys. Even though there's not much for this outfit, I probably spent the longest time on it because he's worn so many styles that I wanted to show and find unique pieces for. But I realized this was the most accessible to put together, so I decided on this look, which hopefully you're able to see his style in. Now we have Jimin, who takes on a classy style with simple but luxurious pieces. He wears polished and tailored clothing and likes to accessorize with jewelry a lot. I want to say his style is casual but high-end, an expensive man with expensive taste. We love to see it. His style reminds me of Fifth Avenue here in New York, so it's focused on luxury brands and he pretty much wears them all, but Saint Laurent and Chanel are favorites. Also, most of the pants he wears are skinny or have a slimmer fit, and they're usually dress pants or at least in a black or dark denim. He's also spotted wearing mainly black shoes that have some sort of heel or platform to them. And recently, we're seeing darker colors on him, but I think he's open to wearing any color as long as he feels it looks good on him. So my outfit for him is based off of this look with the casual white long sleeve and something tailored on the bottom. Since he wears mostly black dress pants, I wanted to add that aspect along with a black beanie, and the key point here is the shoes that should have a platform to them. This is a mix of simple and elegant, so his style works for all types of occasions, and you just can never go wrong with this sort of outfit. Although he does wear button-ups and dressier shirts from time to time, usually his tops are casual and have a comfortable fit to them, so not too tight nor too loose. And actually this skirt is one of my favorite items because it looks like a blazer and you can tie the sleeves yourself, which I think is a cool detail. Next is V, who has a sophisticated and refined yet very comfortable style. He mixes a lot of vintage pieces into his outfits and dresses on the more elegant side with looser, straight cut or wide leg trousers. His clothing revolves around earthy and neutral tones, so there's a combination of brown, gray, black, shades of white, and dark green prevalent in his outfits. I imagine if you were able to take an art museum and somehow transform that into clothing, it would be his fashion. There is a sense of richness and intricacy that I get from his style. It's kind of hard to explain, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Also, I know there was a time where everyone associated Taehyung with Gucci, but I think these days he's branching out and adding other brands into his wardrobe. So for his outfit, I'll be going off of this picture he posted on Twitter. I wanted to include his main color palette of brown, black, gray, and white. So I'll be taking the black pants, brown loafers, brown bag, and jacket with a touch of gray into my look for him. I wore a cream blouse with puffed shoulders that adds a little structure with black flowy wide leg dress pants. His style is reminiscent of a painter and overall artist. It's mature and classic, which I think has a lot to do with the silhouette of the clothing and colors. I found a brown satchel type of bag that seems similar to the style of bags he wears, and I tied a silky scarf on it, which is an easy detail to add elegance to your outfit. I've seen him wear minimal rings before, so I thought I'd add some too, and I used gray nail polish for that touch of color in a subtle way. He's seen in longer coats, and I think especially a dark brown one was really fitting for this look. And then his choice of shoes are usually comfortable, like slip-ons or sandals, so I wore brown suede loafers to finish off the look. And lastly, we have Jungkook, who wears a lot of oversized and baggy clothing. Comfort appears to be an important factor for his overall style, and his outfits are mostly in black or gray with some colors scattered around, but not too often. He tends to wear oversized tops with cargo joggers and chunky sneakers or boots. Generally, he dresses low-key, and even though he wears luxury brands, it doesn't seem too important to him, so I want to say he wears the least high-end brands, or at least doesn't focus on them too much, so he mixes a couple of different ones into his outfits. And rather than having a favorite brand, I feel like he cares more about the look and fit of the clothing, and once he finds a style he likes, he'll wear until he finds something new that catches his eye. Lately, he wears a lot from Junjae and also Carhartt, but I don't think he's necessarily too specific with what brands he wears. For his outfit, I couldn't skip out on adding Carhartt, which I think is currently very JK. So I combined that with a Teddy Shearling coat, buckled cargo joggers, black book bag, and platform black boots. And at a quick glance, you'd almost think his outfits were all the same, but there are slight details that change the look of them. I like that when he really gets into a style, he fills his whole closet with it, and these days he seems to be adding more layers of black, and I'm here for it. So my outfit for him is pretty self-explanatory, and it's really a combination of his most worn style of items right now. It's super comfy and cozy, but still looks clean, and you can tell he cares about small details. Actually, what I love about BTS's style is each member has such a distinct way of dressing where even if they were to wear the same color, you can tell who's who because of their style. Those are all my looks for their fashion. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.